Crossing the Norwegian Sea to Iceland. It is pretty calm to start with, until finally the storm we are sailing towards is considered big enough that we are going to go round the north of Iceland instead of the south to get to Reykjavik.
Already docked when we arrive in Reykjavik, the cruise ship Silver Endeavour.
The shuttle bus drops us off at the modernistic Harper Concert Hall. All grass and angles and colours.
In the shipping basin, a mother duck and her chicks, one disappearing after a morsel of food.
The harper from across the basin. To the city harbour breakwater to see a whale-watching boat depart the city harbour.
Bufa is a man-made 8-metre grassy mound with a spiral walkway. At the top there is a wooden hut where fish is dried.
A ship of the Icelandic Coast Guard.
This looks more like a stranded pufferfish than a boat undergoing repair.
Reykjavik has a city airport as well as Keflavik International Airport some 30 miles from the city.
Menor, along with Pioneer, were locomotives used at the start of the harbour construction in 1913. A statue to the fishermen who founded the economy of Iceland. Horft til Hafs, looking to the sea.
Old and very colourful houses abound in Reykjavik. Despite its freezing name, Iceland, the Gulf Stream, moderate summer temperatures and multicoloured flower baskets abound, as do murals, or to some, graffiti. A selection of older houses just off the city harbour, in Old West Side.
It is a short walk to the Cathedral of Christ the King, the only Catholic church in Iceland. It was sanctified on 23 July 1929. Most of the furnishings and altarwork was supplied by Atelier J.W. Ramekes and Sons, sculptors of Holland.
Take the silent tour.
Whoops, someone broke a pane of glass in the church window.
Outside, the protection of life bell. Please pray for this intention and God's mercy. Then you may strike the bell.
The Catholic school associated with the cathedral.
The Embassy of the Russian Federation. Diplomacy trumps almost everything, including invading Ukraine illegally.
While nearby, the sculpture, Support.
The sculpture presented to Iceland by Latvia for Icelandic support and being the first to recognize Latvia at independence in 1991.
After the Russian invasion of Ukraine, 24 February 2022, the square was renamed Kiev Square. Iceland and Latvia fully support the people of Ukraine in their fight to retain their freedom.
We could move into either of these two houses right now. Another mural.
The Parliament House, built of Icelandic dolerite, between 1880 and 1881.
Next to it, the Reykjavik Cathedral, seat of the Bishop of Iceland and mother church of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Iceland.
From the centre of Oosterwolde Square, we can see older buildings supporting a newer structure.
The square has become a focal point of demonstrations, the first taking place in 1905.
The plaque on the statue to John Sigurdsson, leader of the 19th century Icelandic independence movement. He was a classic liberal who was never arrested for his political activities.
A bird-themed mural.
On the way to meet a man with his head in a rock. Better than the other alternative I have heard of.
A pause for coffee in what was a really old theatre, Inyo, with old-fashioned chandeliers in the entrance hall.
The Freikirkjan Reykjavik is a Lutheran church independent from the Church of Iceland, the established Church of Iceland.
Another meet-up with the man with his head in the rock.
A look around the Jornen Lake. And a closer look at the Freikirkjan.
We pass this distinctive greenhouse on our way to the city's main cathedral.
And this one, suggested of Russian influence with its onion dome.
Always a cat.
The curved spire and side wings of the Hallgrímskirkja.
An important symbol for Iceland's national identity since its completion in 1986.
The church is named after the Icelandic poet and cleric Hallgrímur Pétursson, 1614-1674, author of the Passion Hymns.
Statue to Leifur Eriksson, the claimed discoverer of America some 500 years before Christopher Columbus.
Sadly, during our visit the cathedral is undergoing maintenance. We are limited as to what we can view. The tower is still open. I get my ticket and head up. There are excellent views over the city from each side of the steeple. The carillon rings out while I'm in the steeple. A training plane landing at the city airport. The turf roof on this house helps to keep the house warmer in winter.
Shortly we will be walking down this road to see the Sun Voyager, a dream boat and an ode to the sun.
Join our walk along some of the streets of Reykjavik, starting with the turf-roofed house I spotted from the tower. The Sun Voyager, a sculpture by John Gunnar Arneson. It is intended to convey the dream of hope,
progress and freedom. A last look at the Harper Center. The word Harper refers to early spring, and it is a month in the Nordic calendar. It is also the name for the Icelandic harp.
Waiting for the shuttle, we have this colourful spiral to admire. Called celestial, it creates sounds as the wind passes through it. The sound dependent on the force of the wind.